Well, I'd love to keep playing that music. However, we have some really important things to start happening right away. So just take a moment and review this notification before we begin. All right. Officially, to all of you, welcome to the Plexus Locker Room. I have the opportunity today to introduce our coach. His name is Coach Mike Listel, and he is our head coach and our Emerald Ambassador. Before I give the reins over to Mike, this is Mike in a nutshell. If you take a look at this is his journey thus far. So congratulations on your journey, and I know it's just begun, Mike, and welcome, and away you go.
Hey guys, I'm Coach Mike coming to you guys live from Plexus, Arizona. This evening's a special edition. We are honoring the seniors of Plexus. It's been a month in the making, so I'm going to introduce a little bit our host that's going to be coming on very shortly here. But I want to thank all of our guests and ambassadors for sharing the next 30 minutes with us. All Locker Room Zoom replays can be viewed on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, The Locker Room Most Valuable Player. And you can also follow us on Facebook under the same ID, The Locker Room Most Valuable Player. I'm going to introduce my brother, one of the three amigos, Coach Devin Crawford in Regina, Saskatchewan. He's a fellow Emerald, and he's going to share tonight's game plan. Go ahead, Devin.
Thank you, Coach Mike. Thank everybody for tuning in to a special edition of the Senior Slims and my Mama Plexus, Darlene Cornelius. So we're going to cover a little bit about the Plexus company as well as our amazing natural supplements. As you listen, think how this information could be used for you and your loved ones. You have 3 ways to enjoy our products: as a preferred customer or as an ambassador such as myself, which is eligible for wholesale pricing, 20 to 40% off right now, which is on sale throughout North America until July 31st, for $9.95, which is usually $53.95 in Canada and $39.95 in the US of A. Remember, as you listen, the choice is always yours.
Go ahead, Doreen.
Absolutely. So if you've never been here before, in other words, you've never received a free gift from Plexus, it's time that you have. You need to try this stuff, I tell you. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that chat pod. You're going to enter your first and last name, obviously your mailing address, but please don't forget your postal code and zip code. And of course, the ambassador that invited you here today, so we can get that free gift out to you. Back to you, Coach Mike.
We're going to head back to Coach Devin, and Devin's going to share with everybody about our amazing team and our company, Plexus. Go ahead, Dev.
Thank you, sir. Plexus, a company, was founded in 2008. They have a vision, which is to build hope, health, and happiness so everyone can be healthier. They're open in 5 countries currently: US of A, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and my hometown of Canada. They opened warehouses in 2018 in Calgary and Ontario for shipping out your products fast.
That's awesome, Dev. Let's shake things up here, Doreen. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Here we go. Right back to you, Coach Mike.
Well, I'm honored. We've been working on this for about a month, and this next lady came into my life. It was probably 4 or 5 months ago. It was actually Helen Reed, who's going to be on here tonight. She reached out to me and said, Coach Mike, there's this group, this Facebook group called the Silver Slims. And she goes, you're over 50 years old. And I'm like, shh. Anyway, so I joined the Silver Slims group, and holy dynamite, did I met one tough lady, and she was like the police officer of the Silver Slims, and she started this group. And I'm going to let her share this story, but she is actually my mentor. And this is self-confessed because I can't say this. She is the oldest jewel in Plexus at age 73. She started, and I tell my team, you got no red lights. Darlene Cornelius started Plexus when she was 66 years old. Young, okay, young. I got that wrong the first time. And I just absolutely adore her. We talk every day. She's up at 6 a.m. I'm up at 3 a.m. and she's usually messaging me that early in the morning. And she is our host tonight, and we are honoring the Silver Slims, her group. And I'd like to welcome Sapphire brand ambassador for Edmond, Oklahoma, our Plexus mom, the Three Amigos Plexus mom, Darlene Cornelius. Take it away, Darlene.
I thought to myself,
You gotta turn on your mic, Mom.
I got the mic on. I got it on.
Okay.
Am I making sense here? See? He still treats me like an old lady. Can you not believe this? Anyway, hey guys, I am so excited to be here. This is just exciting for me because of the Silver Slams being recognized. You know, we may be old, but we're growing backwards because of Plexus. And again, I started this business at 66. I wasn't going to sell, you know, we all say the same old story, but you can't help but share Plexus. It's just an amazing product. But I got to tell y'all something funny because most of you know me. If you don't, please join our page. It's called the Silver Slams, but you got to be 50. So when old Mike over here, Coach Mike, sticks up there and he answers a question, he says, I'm 53. And I always go and check, you know, the faces to make sure, because we got a little spies that like to get in there with us old people, because we know so much more than young people, right? Right. Anyway, but we have a great time there. So I texted him and I said, I'm sorry. You know, Diane Garner helped me start this page and we both agreed there's no way this guy is 53 years old. And sure enough, I couldn't get his birth certificate, but he swore that he was 53 years old. So he joined our page and he's just lit up our page and he's lit up so many people in Plexus because we're so excited about these men. You know, I adopted Devin, Mike, and Brian as the Three Amigos. So I kind of keep the little whip going a little bit, but they have just brought so much joy in my life because of their energy. So Silvers, listen to me. Listen to these testimonies. These people are amazing. And listen to what Devin and Mike are saying, because I'm telling you, Plexus is where you need to be. I'm aging backwards. I don't plan on looking 74 or 75 or maybe 90. I plan on staying around 50, right? Around 50. Anyway, but this is going to be an amazing program. Listen to these people. They're just incredible. So Doreen, it's back to you.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ready by going into the next period here and shake things up. Just a moment. Oh, no, we're not. Actually, my apologies. You know what? You got me so confused because I'm so excited. I forgot to let all of you know, if we've just submitted a whole bunch more people. Please enter your first name, last name, mailing address with your postal code, zip code, and the ambassador that sent you here today if it's your first time, because we want to make sure you get a free gift. Back to you, Mike.
We're going to head back to my brother Devin in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, and he's going to go over our X's and O's about our amazing plant-based natural supplements. Go ahead, Dev.
Thank you so much. Together with Plexus, they work with a medical advisory board on their product formulation. They're based on scientific facts and evidence. They also offer an unheard of 60-day money-back guarantee for all their customers. That is how confident Plexus is in these amazing natural supplements. Their products are focused on gut health, nutrition, weight management, along with body and brain energy. Let's get into the old hockey game song.
There we go. Now I'm going to be ready for it. Absolutely. Here we go.
Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Second period.
All right, Coach Mike, back to you.
Oh, no, it's not me. We're going back to head coach here in Oklahoma. She's in the Oklahoma State University dressing room here. Darlene, maybe share with them quickly why you vibe with us. Like how many nephews and nieces and grandkids do you have that are high school and college athletes?
Well, between high school and Division I college and Division II, we have about 25 kids that have played ball, football, basketball, volleyball, track, anything you think of. But I'm having to learn hockey. I don't know anything about hockey. So Mike and Devin and Brian are trying to teach me, you know, but at this age, it's kind of hard to teach them old dog new trick. Anyway, so we're going into the second period, and I am so excited to introduce to you Cheryl Bowles, and she is a sweetheart. I've known her for about 6 or 7 months now. She's in the Silver Slims, and she has an incredible testimony. She is a Gold Grand Ambassador, and she is aging backwards. Listen to me. If you guys aren't on Plexus, you need to be on Plexus just to age backwards. Anyway, Cheryl is 62 years old. Look at this lady. Does she look 62 years old? She is from Shreveport, Louisiana. You have to forgive me. I got a Texas accent. Anyway, but everyone give a great big welcome to one of our Silver Slims. Cheryl, take it away.
Thank you, Darlene, for asking me to come share my testimony with you. I always enjoy doing that. I most of all like to say that I started Plexus to improve my gut health. Can you hear me?
1000%.
Okay. With these products came into my life was when my daughter was having some health issues and needed to go a little bit of more of a non-conventional way to get the results that she needed to get and get away from the prescriptions, which were not taking care of the problem. And after 4 months, I was absolutely amazed to see what she looked like. She just came bouncing out the door, looking like her bouncy, beautiful self. And at that point, I was like, I said, what in the world? And she said, Mom, it's Plexus. And I said, you've got to be kidding me. And she said, no, I'm not. And at that point, that's when I started taking the ProBio 5. She gave me 5 capsules. She said, I know that you have a hard time tolerating supplements. But she said, I really think you need to start on these supplements. So she said, let's start with the probiotic. I have gut issues. And been diagnosed for over 30 years at that point. And so she gave me 5 capsules and I took 1 a day until I left town. We ordered me my ProBio 5. And that's when my health journey began with Plexus. Fast forward almost 7 years later, I'm still 16 prescriptions off from what I was taking. 40 pounds down, 99 inches smaller. My gut issues are in remission. My lab works perfect. And I just feel absolutely fantastic. And what's even greater is that something that I had not planned for, like Darlene said, none of us planned to sell Plexus. But as we see the results, we just cannot help but to share what we have found. And so that's what I do. And what's so great is that I can travel. Right now I'm in North Carolina at my daughter and her families, and I can work from wherever I am. And it is just absolutely awesome. This company is just full of integrity, and I just could not be in a happier place. Just remember that a healthy gut is a happy mind, and a happy mind is a happy body, and a happy body is a happy life. Now you know why Plexus calls itself the Health and Happiness Company. If you're sitting on the fence and you're wondering if this is something you should try, you just need to get off that fence and give it a try. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee, and you just cannot lose. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. That was awesome. I'm going to head back to Winnipeg, and we're going to get Doreen here just to introduce what we do here. This is called the Plexus Hustle Dance, and this is something that me and Darlene came up with when we first started the locker room. This is our 21st episode. And so what we do, Plexus Canada is just absolutely amazing. They give away 2 swag sports bags here, all Plexus done up for everybody. And what we do here is we do a little hustle dance here. We're going to get up, and Coach Mike, I used to be a DJ back in high school and college, and everyone always goes, well, you know, when they see my Facebook and everything, they like, how come the music always just vibes so easy? Well, it was back in my DJ days, and I dug this one back up. I used to listen to music all the time with my parents. Doreen, are you ready here? We're going to get a little twist action going. 2 swag bags for the best dance in here. Let's go.
Absolutely. Let's see how I roll here. Just 1 second. I'm just going to see if we can mute Michelle. Excellent. Here we go.
Love Chubby Checker. Love Chubby Checker. It's
Absolutely.
awesome.
It's really hard to play and not dance. That's the hard thing. I got to figure this out, Mike.
There you go. It's perfect. Okay, Darlene, take it away.
Okay, Coach Mike, did you notice all those people up dancing to the twist? Finally, we got a dance we can dance to. Oh, I love it. Anyway, listen, I want to introduce you again to that Devin Crawford, one of my 3 amigos, one of my adopted sons, and he's going to tell you a little bit about a product. And listen up, Silvers, you all need it. Take it away, Devin.
Thank you, Darlene. I got some really big shoes to fill because I'm on the Silver Slims edition, so I'm nervous already. I'm filling in for our other amigo, Brian Murray, who's on a well-deserved holiday. So he's our science guy behind the scenes. So I'll see if I can do this. So Ease, it's a fantastic product. Plexus Ease capsules is a natural product designed to soothe away any discomfort in the body. This product acts as a pain relief medication. It issues both short and long-term effects. It has also been verified through numerous studies that it significantly lessens inflammation and other therapeutic benefits. When you experience pain in your body, it can greatly limit your daily activities and make it really hard for you to work. Chronic pain also affects how you interact with your family members and friends. Plexus Ease capsules reduces frequent aches of your body and eases stress-related fatigue. The product is also fortified with natural ingredients, which nourishes the joints by supplying them with what it takes for a joint recovery and enhances the joint's growth and help and eliminate any discomfort from the body. The ingredients now in Plexus Ease have the ability to tackle inflammation, as I said before, of the joints and bring an end to sharp pains. Improving the penetration ability of the supplement to reach the bottom of the targeted area is the primary thing that this supplement works to achieve. Let's get into the ingredients a little bit. It features an anti-inflammatory and anti-pain traits for the protection of the whole body. It also portrays antioxidant qualities that are essential for healthy joints and bones. And the ingredients include, I'm going to get some of these wrong, but I'm going to try, New Zealand green-lipped mussel. I didn't have any of those for supper, but I did have them in my Ease the other day. It lessens pain and inflammation. According to PubMed, green-lipped mussel significantly improve knee joint pain, stiffness, and mobility. Other ingredients which are important are bromelain, serapeptase, can't believe I got that one right, turmeric extract. This is tonight's first star. Thank you so much.
Let's blitz it up, Doreen. Let's blitz it up, Doreen. Here we go. Good job, Deb.
Absolutely. And before I do, I'm seeing that there are some awesome addresses coming in or names, but not the full information that we need in order for you to get your free gift. If you've never received a mailed free gift from Plexus before, please enter your first and last name, but I also need your full mailing address with your postal code and zip code, as well as the ambassador that invited you here tonight. So let's do that if you can. And now we shall go into that locker room and shake it off and get ready for the next period. So here we go. All right, Coach Mike, right back to you.
Well, I had the pleasure of meeting, this is my Canadian Plexus mom, and I had the pleasure of being introduced to her about a year ago. And Helen, we have a great relationship together. And anytime that I need anything, anything female related, I reach out to Helen. And likewise, it goes back and forth, and I have lots of respect for her. And I know the next time that we are in a convention setting, Helen Reed is going to be the first dance of the evening, and Darlene Cornelius is going to be the second dance. And sorry, my girlfriend Christina, she'll be the third dance. So, but Helen was actually the one, and I mentioned this earlier, she was actually the one who went, Coach Mike, you got to come join our Silver Slims. I would never have met Darlene Cornelius if Helen didn't mention that. And so I'm always going to be honored that Helen introduced me to Darlene. And my Plexus moms, I love them, I absolutely love them. So no further ado, I'd like to introduce from Digby, Nova Scotia, gold brand ambassador, Helen Lynn Reed. Go ahead, Helen.
Thanks a lot, Mike, for that. That's you already made me feel anyway special. I'm going to read my testimony tonight because so I don't get off track. So, hello everybody. Thanks very much again, Mike, for inviting me, and Darlene for having me on your panel tonight. My name's Helen. I'm a gold brand ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I've been with this company for over 5 years and joined late in life as well at age 65. Before my journey began, I was grieving the loss of my husband, overweight, depressed, no energy, and just losing the will to live. Again, several yo-yo diets, I finally found the reason why I could not lose the weight and keep it off before my previous attempts. This is where I learned about gut health. I noticed a post on Facebook about a pink drink and it sounded intriguing. He said it would aid in weight loss, balance my blood sugar, which I know a lot more about today, and help with cardiovascular health. Not sure if I could fix a broken heart, but it was worth a try. I called him to come over and explain everything to me in detail, and I decided to give a 7-day trial. I decided to take a 7-day trial of the pink drink. I knew by the end of the 7 days I was going to stick with it. Something was happening, but I wasn't sure what. I noticed I was sleeping better and I had a bit more energy. So I called him again and decided to sign up as a wholesale ambassador. As it was the cheapest way and being on a budget, I wasn't interested in really doing the business, as I thought no one would listen to me. I was certainly not the picture of health. But after he explained it, and I signed up, just 3 people, my family and friends, they helped me pay for my product. I actually never paid for my product again after that. My clothes started feeling loose and I was losing inches and bloat before I actually saw scale results, but I was still happy because I felt great. I did end up losing 48 pounds and I started going out again and attending events, and family and friends really noticed a huge change in me. In 2019, I had a fall, injured my shoulder, and 1 year later, I had a complete shoulder replacement. I'd been taking the Ease for a couple of years, and it took care of the pain for me, along with my products, helping with my inflammation. My surgeon was amazed that I didn't need any prescription drugs for the pain after my surgery, and he said, that must be pretty great stuff, and you can be guaranteed. I gave him a copy of the info sheet. I owe my life to that little pink drink, and so happy I said yes. I'm happy that it's helping my finances, my health, and my genuine happiness. Thank you.
It's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Helen. And thank you. I'm honored that you came on to the locker room tonight. And I always love listening to your story. So thank you, Mom. Appreciate that. We're going to head, this is kind of funny. I mean, we're going to head back to mid United States, back to Maple Grove, Minnesota. And then this gentleman's wife, Nina Lundquist, she's been a super fan of the locker room. I don't think she's missed one of our locker rooms. She's always there. And we were fortunate. We were in Scottsdale 3 weeks ago. We had our Shine convention. There was about 700 of us at the DoubleTree. And lo and behold, the doors open up and my jaw dropped. And I got to meet a super fan of locker room, and I was honored to meet Nina Lundquist. I'd never met her husband, and Nina and Terry shared his story, and I said, you know what? We are already in the plans of having our senior evening, and I said, Terry, will you come on the locker room and share your story, how Plexus supported your weight loss along with Weight Watchers? And he's like, absolutely, coach. So I'd like to introduce you to brand ambassador Terry Lundquist from Maple Grove, Minnesota. Come on in, Terry.
Hey, thanks, Mike. It's really a pleasure to be here tonight. I'm glad that I can tell a little bit about what my journey's been like. It started back in about 2017 when my wife Nina actually started using the products. And like so many of us guys, I was like, yeah, whatever. A little bit skeptical, but I saw that she was feeling better and really wanted to be supportive. So I started taking the products as well. Now, at that time, I weighed somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 to 310 pounds, wore a 48, 50, 52 pant, and knew that it was time that for myself, I had to do something to start getting control of my overall health as well as my weight. Over the years, I'd tried a bunch of different diet plans, and I'd lost weight, but so often it would just come back. Once we started on the products, like Mike mentioned, we also made a decision to join Weight Watchers so that we could really truly learn how to eat a healthier diet. I think that was one of the things that probably we really were missing. So it's kind of funny how if you don't go in tandem to promote better overall health and weight loss, it's just not as effective. I am currently down 100 pounds. I'm in a 36, 38 waist pair of pants, so I can't be happier about the results. We feel good. We get up every morning with Plexus, the pink drinks, the slim and active. It's how we start every day, as well as other supplements, and just really feel good. And as someone mentioned, 66 years young, don't feel old at all. Even though I've got a little gray, it's down here, not up there, but it is what it is, I guess. So like I had mentioned, our daily routine includes the pink drink and active every morning, as well as Vital Biome. And one of the things that we discovered about a year or so ago, when things started getting really kind of difficult in life in general, I was having some real mood issues, and Nina suggested that it might be a good idea to take a second Vital Biome in the morning. That really seemed to level out the mood a little bit, and I don't get as angry or frustrated as easily as I did prior. Let me see. So the things that I really attribute to taking the supplements on a regular basis, as well, in addition to the mood, is just my general overall health. It used to be every winter season, flu season, I'd get a good cold 3 or 4 times a year. And since we've been taking the supplement, it's rare that I get a cold at all. Maybe once a year. All through this past year, never got sick at all. Just attribute a lot of that to the strengthening of my immune system by the products that we're taking on a regular basis. And the last thing that we just discovered in the last week or two, last fall, I was diagnosed with a slight tear in my rotator cuff, as well as some arthritis in my left arm and left shoulder, excuse me. I was, I can't think, prescribed some physical therapy, which I was not very good at doing, honestly. But at about the same time, Nina suggested I start taking some Nerve. So I've been taking Nerve now for about a month or so. And we were out for a walk the other day. We're currently in San Diego visiting with her dad. And we were just out walking around and talking. And I said, Nina, one thing that I've noticed is my shoulder really doesn't bother me as all nearly like it was. I mean, it's significantly better. And the only thing that I changed is the addition of the Nerve. So I really believe that's a product that has helped me significantly. And now with the addition of Hydrate, it's something that we take when we go on our walks. We generally walk every day for an hour to an hour and a half. Again, all these things to improve our overall health, stay healthy, stay young, and stay active. So I'm so happy with the Plexus products and the results that I've seen. Thanks.
That's awesome. Thank you, Terry. Is Nina around? Is Nina around you?
I think she's listening in the other room on her phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, say hi to Nina. And I was honored to meet both
There
of
she
you
is.
guys at the, oh, there she is there. I was honored to meet both you guys in Scottsdale, and have fun in San Diego. And great story, Terry. Thank you for sharing that. Men and senior men need to hear that kind of weight loss, because you can do it. That's awesome. Love you guys. Thanks. Hi, Nina. Awesome. We're going to head down to Texas now. And this next gentleman, Kenneth Fields, has been an inspiration. And I think Kenneth may know this, but Coach Mike's team and Coach Devin's team up in Canada here, we developed, and this is according to Tarl and Travis, we developed the largest men's team in Plexus history. We're well over 1,000 men now, which is unheard of. I mean, that's about 85% of our team. And Kenneth Fields inspired a lot of our gentlemen when his pitches started coming about. And I would make sure that his pitches went into all of our messenger chats so that our men, our truck drivers, our farmers, our guys that are football players and hockey players, that, life got the better of them. Kenneth Fields' pitcher, his journey was an inspiration to us. So I'd like to introduce, guys, he is a legend in Plexus, gold ambassador from Corinth, Texas, MVP guest tonight, Kenneth Fields. Love you to have awesome to have you on the show, Kenneth. Go ahead, brother. Kenneth, can you turn on your mic?
You hear me?
Yeah, we got you now, bud. We got you now.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's an absolute honor, and I'll tell you that Plexus is absolutely, completely changed my life. My sister Angie Zumwalt is a diamond ambassador with Plexus, and she introduced me to Plexus in 2015. And stupidly, I wanted nothing to do with Plexus. Matter of fact, I took it for about 4 or 5 days and I threw it away. And it was probably the dumbest thing that I think I've ever done. Fast forward to December of 2019, I was a miserable soul. I weighed 377 pounds. I was at the end of my rope, and I didn't know what to do, and I had to do something because everything in my body was hurting. I mean, my knees, my back, I felt horrible. I had no energy at all. And my sister and I took a picture in front of the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, and it ended up changing my life. My body was over half the frame of the photo. My body was bigger than both of my mother and my sister together. And I decided to make a commitment and make a change. So on January the 3rd of 2020, at 377 pounds, I started my journey with Plexus, and I haven't looked back. After about 90 days on the product, I felt amazing. And the more amazing I felt, the more I wanted to do. And within 8 months, I had lost 125 pounds. I went from working out once or twice a week to working out 5 to 6 days a week, not because I wanted to, just because but because I wanted to, not because I had to. My joint pain completely went away. My gut issues that I had completely went away. I was no longer on the fence on being diabetic. My blood pressure issues completely went away. And in August of 2020, I hadn't worked out in a gym from March until August because the gym shut down. And all I did was a few exercises at home doing squats and everything. And that's when I realized the product in my diet did everything. It wasn't just because I was killing myself at the gym, because I really didn't go to the gym until August started back up when they reopened the gyms here in Dallas. I had a friend of mine ran into me in the parking lot. Same guy that ran into me in January that I tried to get to start his journey with me, and he wouldn't. And I had to pick his jaw off the floor when he seen my results. And Jonathan Idar, which is one of the guys who work out with me on a regular basis, started with me. And I currently have about 5 people that I work out with, that we train with, that we ride with. I'm currently at 228 pounds. I went from a 56-inch waist to a 36-inch waist. I've jumped out of an airplane twice this year. I just got finished with a 40-mile bike ride this morning. If you'd have told me 18 months ago that I would be riding bikes 40 miles, I would have told you you're insane. I'll be 48 in August, and I feel 20 years younger. my life. Plexus has given my life back. But you know what's the most important, most impressive thing with Plexus is not only the product, the people of Plexus are amazing. The support and the knowledge and the information that you can get from all these people are just, it has been absolutely a godsend to me. My life has changed forever. And I've got my daughter who is on the heavier side as well. I've gotten her now. She's working out 5 days a week with her friends, not because I've asked her to do it, just because she's seen what changes it's made in my life, and now she wants to do the same thing. And but anybody, and I know somebody else said this, but anybody that's been skeptical or anything, you are talking to the person that's probably one of the biggest skeptics of them all. And like I said, my sister tried to get me to take this stuff 5 years ago. I would throw it away, and I had nothing to do with it. But it takes consistency. It just takes a plan and consistency. And if you stay consistent, these products work. I take a myriad of products. I take the multivitamin, probably one of the most best multivitamins I've ever had in my life. The Plexus X Factor. I absolutely love that product. But it has been an incredible 18 months for me personally. I feel bigger and stronger every day. I have more energy than I've had in years, and it's just been an incredible life-changing event for me personally. And I can't say enough about the products.
That's awesome, Kenneth. Thank you from Coach Mike and from our locker room. We are honored to have you on here. And I can't wait to meet you in person. So hopefully at one of the next conventions we get to meet in person. And anytime you want to come into the locker room, you're always welcome. You vibe with our group so much. We're every Sunday, same day, same time, every Sunday. We're taking off December 26th. That's it. So we're going to be going all the way through, and can't wait to meet you. And our big thing with our team here, it's hashtag bromance, hashtag never quit on a bro. And you know what? That's who we are. We were all hockey players, football players, rugby players, you know, and I mean, big guys, big girth, but bigger hearts. And we've got our lives back. And Plexus is a blessing that came in all our lives. So thank you for sharing. Absolutely awesome. Can't wait to meet you, Kenneth. And we're going to check in with you, you know, every 5-6 weeks. We're going to have you back on. Love you, brother. Thank you.
Thank
Darlene Cornelius, introduce our next guest. Go ahead.
Well, I want to tell everybody before I introduce this next guest, because she's just amazing, is I've been in Plexus 8 years. And the seniors, I mean, poor Kenneth, gosh, wasn't it nice to hear another Texas accent? That was so exciting. But he can't join Silver Slims. You know, he's got a few more years to go. But you guys that are 50 and above, you can join the team and join these amazing people. So I want to introduce you to a lady that's been with me for the last 7 years, and she is just an amazing. Her name is Ruth Ann, and she is a coach, a swimming coach. That's how we met. She is a certified natural health practitioner, a senior gold ambassador, elite swimming coach, not just a swimming coach. And she's from Wisconsin's got the weirdest town names. Then you can pronounce it. And she loves sharing with people. And tonight she's going to share with all us gray-headed people. You know, Terry, what's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with that white beard, buddy. That is very nice. Anyway, Ruth Ann, would you take it over and tell us a little bit about you and why these seniors should be taking these supplements?
Thank you so much, Darlene. There's nothing I love more than sharing my love for health and wellness and Plexus products. So I thank you, Kenneth and Helen and Cheryl. Your testimonials are amazing. And I'm going to share a little bit why you all need, everybody on here, all 90 something of you absolutely need to be on supplementation, and why Plexus is the correct supplementation for you. So this is all about Silver Slims, right? Silvers are aging. One thing we all have in common is not a number, but we all are getting older every single day. And there are specific things that happen in our body as we age. So one of the things as we get older, a few things start to happen. Our enzyme functions start to diminish. Our cellular health can slow down a bit. And that's not metabolism, it's just how fast we get rid of waste and the health of our cells. And a lot of times our body just slows down just a little bit. So there are a few things that we need to take care of, and we need to be mindful from the time we're really young until we're really old. And I want to give a little background. One of my specialties, my dissertation was on what helps us to live longer. So a lot of what I'm sharing tonight is what I learned in my research and studying in a really compressed form. So a couple things causes us to age, to slow down, to not feel our absolute best. And Plexus Products addresses these. It is inflammation. And there's a little term we call inflammaging. And anytime you have inflammation in the body, it is going to cause you to age. The other thing is blood sugar imbalances. Many of us, over 32 million Americans have diabetes, and over 95% of those individuals, it's type 2. And there's another secret little blood sugar imbalance, they call it type 3, that many of us are not aware of. And that's when we're not quite type 2 diabetic, but we have increased blood sugar. And I would say if you're carrying any little bit of extra weight around that middle, you probably are in the type 2 or type 3 category. So very important to address that. And then the other thing is gut health. Gut health, gut health, gut health. Gut health is extremely important. And in today's day and age, we are exposed to toxins. A lot of our prescription medications we're on disrupts our gut. The air we breathe can be disruptive of our gut health, what we take in. And I want to tell you, the last year and a half, we've all been in this grand clean, sanitizing, washing our hands, being very mindful of germs. We don't need to be afraid of germs. They're actually being in contact with them is actually very good. But when you use those hand sanitizers and that alcohol-based products, it can disrupt your gut microbiome. So Plexus addresses all those things. And a lot of us who are purists, I want to tell you, 7 years ago before I started Plexus, I ate well, I ate healthy, I ate organic. I'm like, I don't need anything. But for some reason, I didn't feel very good. I had brain fog. I was gaining a little bit of weight. I wasn't feeling my best. I had joint discomfort and all those things. And Darlene shared, I tried the products and I felt a lot better. So a couple of our core products that are very important, I'm just going to share with you. The BioCleanse and the ProBio 5 are extremely important for gut health and the vital biome. Now, what I love about ProBio 5 that's really important, that is really unique to the probiotic market, because everybody's jumped on the gut health bandwagon. Our product contains enzymes. And as we age, we have a hard time breaking down nutrients so we can assimilate them and use them for the good of our body. Okay, so you may be eating a really healthy diet, but if your gut is not right, if you don't have that balance in your gut, you're not going to be able to break down your food in order to absorb and use them for your health. We also can be overrun with bad bugs. It's called dysbiosis, and Candida is one of the major culprits. And many people, a little simple test is stick your tongue out, and if you've got any white coating, you may have Candida yeast overgrowth. If you have sugar cravings, Candida. This product has an enzyme that can break down Candida. I don't know of any other probiotic that has that. I really don't. And the price is very reasonable. The other thing, a couple of the other products, I'm going to kind of zip through this really quick. But if you have belly fat, most of us do when we get older because our hormones change. And it's funny, but the fat that used to be on the legs and looks good on the backside starts to migrate to the belly, right? And it's really hard to get rid of. That's called visceral fat. And visceral fat is really difficult to break down. But we have a product, Slim, developed by an endocrinologist, that not only helps with blood sugar balancing, but it helps get rid of that visceral fat. Very, very important. What I notice, I always had that little bit of a pooch of a belly. This product helped greatly with reducing that. And it also helps with blood sugar balance and energy. So really important product. And then also, if you have belly fat, you've got inflammation. Did you know that fat cells produce cytokines, which are inflammation? So we want to reduce that. And we have a whole line of products that helps you reduce weight, especially belly fat, in a very healthy manner. And that is our lean protein drinks. We have MetaBurn, Block, and Balance. Helps greatly in aiding you into losing weight in a healthy manner, and it does so much more than that. The other thing as we age is our muscles. We lose, they say after the age of 50, you lose about 10% of muscle. And that lean protein drink is clean, it's full of nutrients, everything that you need to help with maintaining good muscular integrity, and it helps with recovery. The other products that I absolutely love is you want to make sure, I don't care how healthy you eat, food is not as nutrient dense as it used to be. An apple that you could pick off a tree 40 years ago does not have, the apples that we have today has about 1/6 the nutrient density of what we used to eat. So I absolutely love X Factor and X Factor Plus to fill in those gaps that our food just cannot provide. And it does so much more than that. It is bioavailable. It is high quality ingredients. Plexus even took care of absorption by adding aloe to it. It's got a unique proprietary herbal blend, and it is, I believe it is, we don't outsource our supplements to China. So I trust this vitamin. It is the best vitamin on the market. And I'm a snob when it comes to reading the back of packages, and it's a great product. Also, it's methylated. So we can get into a whole nother discussion on that, but very few vitamins are fully methylated, and 45% of the population cannot methylate their B vitamins, but this product has already done it for you. So Mega X, brain health, very important. This is a complete plant-based omega. What I noticed with this product and the ProBio 5 is that these two are magic when it comes to getting good sleep. And we all know that as we get older, having a great night's sleep is sometimes a little more difficult than we're younger. So great product. And then Immune Plus. You know what? I can't say enough about this product. It is not just for your immunity, but it is for your cellular health. So if you are over the age of 50, you have to be taking this product. If you're below the age of 50, you should be taking this product. But if you want to maintain great cellular integrity, Immune Plus is for you. And then, of course, Hydrate and Active. I heard Terry talk about him and his wife use the Active. The Active is a great product for energy. Hydrate, as we get older, we tend not to drink as much water as we should. This Hydrate is great with it's an electrolyte replacement. Wonderful, wonderful product. So, and then finally, your skin and cartilage need a little help. I love our collagen. It helps with younger looking skin. I'm going to be 60 soon. I love these products. I get compliments all the time on my skin. Never did before. The skincare, non-toxic, great products, the collagen. And then finally, Devin touched on it earlier, the ease and the nerve. Oh my goodness. Those two products, if you take 2 E's a day, it's enough for your daily supply of glucosamine chondroitin for cartilage health. So, but the E's is a great replacement to over-the-counter anti-inflammatories and pain medications. I do have to say that anytime you're popping those NSAIDs or Tylenols, those type of products, they disrupt your gut health. So Ease is a very good replacement. Yes, very good, Doreen, and it is not going to be metabolized through the liver. So that I just skidded through all that really fast. But if you are on the fence about these products, let me tell you, there is a these aren't just magic, but they have true science backing as to why they work, and they balance your body, and they're an absolute must tool in your wellness toolkit to go along with eating well and sleep and exercise and those. It's a great complement, and I highly recommend all the products. So thank you for letting me share. I love these products. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth Ann. From Coach Mike, it's an honor to have, this is probably your 4th time I think you've been on the show in 21 weeks. We just love having you back as an expert guest, and my messenger always blows up, you know, the next day, always. So, you know what, we're honored to have you part of our locker room staff, we'll call it that. And I'll be in touch again, you know, in the next 4 to 5 weeks. So thank you for always sharing. Love you too, for sharing your expertise. And she vibes with this locker room group. Why? She's an elite swim coach, and I see her doing lots of swimming right now. We're going to head back to Canada, and we have a special corporate guest from Plexus Canada. An amazing woman. I have a fantastic relationship with her. The minute both myself and Devin both went Emerald, she reached out to both of us, and you know, she's always there for us. And when I asked her if she could come on to our show, it wasn't even a question. I'd like to introduce everybody to Deborah Horst, Vice President of Sales of Plexus Canada. Welcome to the locker room, Deb.
Hi, everybody. How are you? And thank you, Coach, for having me on the call tonight. I really appreciate it. It's an honor to be here. I'm super excited. Mike asked me to share with you a little bit about our corporate culture, both on the inside and the outside. So for those of you who are guests listening in and wondering all about these fantastic products and these great stories, to give you an idea and a sense of who we really are from a different level. And that's when you look at the company, when you look at all companies who produce different kinds of products, there's a culture within that company. And that culture is really what makes and defines the company and the success of the company in a lot of ways, because do they work together? Do they work apart? And I want to share with you a little bit about how shocked I was to find out about the corporate culture here. Not just to find out about it and hear it, but to actually live it, because it's very different. I've both been in the field and built a huge business, and I'd still be there had they had a legacy mindset like Plexus has. And that's what got me into corporate, because I wanted to make sure that I was working with the corporate side of it so that people who are in the field can experience some great things. And I've worked with some phenomenal companies, some major companies in history, both in the United States and Canada, in the direct sales, both network marketing and party plan environment. And I have to tell you, I have never met or have experienced such a culture as we have here. Let me explain to you. When a company is working with a field who markets products, you could choose to market them or you could choose to just take the product and enjoy it. Either way, we love you. But when you work with a company, most times they're generally driven by the people who own the company. That makes logical sense. They turn around and they go and they do things that are best for the company. Well, Plexus has a different idea. We are really what's called a field-based driven company. What that means is we work with the field. We have dozens and dozens of focus groups, and I kid you not, we have a focus group for everything, that we want to make sure that we work with the field leaders to ensure that whatever we do at the corporate level is aligned with what they need us to do in the field. So what that translates to is a much better field. People like on this call tonight who are there to help you, support you, and work with you because they care. And it's a community of people who respect each other and admire the accomplishments that they've had. And I have to tell you, like I said, I've worked with a lot of companies and I've taken a lot of products, but I have never been on a product regimen that has actually caused me in the last 9 months to lose over 20 pounds. And I feel fantastic. And I have never felt that before. And I didn't understand what gut health was. And our field is so focused on helping everybody because they want to ensure that you can experience this wonderful feeling. I have to tell you, I feel like I'm 20 again, and I'm in the over 50 club. So I'm with all of you guys, but my brain still thinks I'm 19. You know how we don't feel that we're 60, 50, 70, whatever the age is, we don't feel like that, or 20. We just think in a certain time frame, and that's how we feel. So our brain doesn't get old, our body does. And what a great way to work with some products that really help you feel better, feel more energetic, get rid of the belly, help you to think better, help you to focus, and help you to get a lot more accomplished. And I have to tell you, total surprise, my husband was a coffee addict. I mean, seriously, guys, like I'm sure a lot of you on the phone call, he would have 10, 12 cups a day. Do you know that right now, after being on the products for 9 months, he can only drink about a half a cup of coffee? He just doesn't enjoy it anymore. And we were just at our summer home, and we just got back from there, and he said, I can't believe it. I'm not enjoying coffee anymore. Something's wrong. And so he's going to herbal teas, and he's enjoying that a lot more. So what I can share with you, if you're sitting on the fence and wondering if this is something you should try, you've got nothing to lose because we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. Plus, we have a culture of a group of people who are super excited about what the results are that they had, and they're there to help you and support you and to work with you through all the different products. So this is a culture that you can't lose. This is a culture that'll help you feel better, and if you choose, help you make a little bit of money on the side, but the choice is totally yours. Oh, back to you, Mike.
Deborah, thank you. It's an honor having you on tonight. And community, you know, I mean, I come from that hockey football background, you know, tight school, tight high school, college programs. This community that the women have developed, okay? And it's an honor that the women welcomed us just with open arms. The community and the systems that the women have developed of Plexus are second to none. It is the best environment that I've ever been in. And I tip my hats to Plexus Corp, and the women of Plexus. You guys are absolutely amazing. And Deb, thank you. Thank you. We're honored that you came in the locker room tonight. We're going to head back to Regina. Fellow Emerald, Coach Devin, fill us in the 3 ways to enjoy the benefits of Plexus, brother.
Thank you very much. It's awesome testimonials. Thank you, Deborah, Dr. Ruth Ann, Cheryl, Helen, Terry, and Kenneth. Kenneth, me and you are going to work on getting some fake IDs so we can get into this Senior Slims, because I'm only 48 years old at end of the month at birthday. And the next question for Kenneth is, where did you throw the Plexus away? Because I'll come pick it up if it's still there. So I'm going to get right into the 3 ways to enjoy the benefits of Plexus. Option 1, you can dip into your kid's inheritance and order as a customer, which isn't a bad option. Depends if you like your kids or not. If not, please, that's one way to order for sure. If not, you can order as a preferred customer. Enjoy up to 10% off with your regular discount deliveries. Option 3, which a lot of us are on here, and I say is the best way, is become an ambassador. You pay wholesale pricing on your first order. We offer the biggest discount to help you along your way to start your health journey. Learn how to earn your products for free in a program which is called the Plexus Friendship Bonus, which you can introduce to 3 of your friends or family in your first 30 days and earn a heck of a good bonus from Plexus. Learn how to build an income for you and your family. This could be a plan B, plan C, or for some of us, it could be the new plan A. And just like Coach Brian says, unheard of in any industry, 60-day money-back guarantee. You literally have nothing to lose, your health to gain. So jump off the fence, hurdle the fence, swim up the fence, hockey up the fence, whatever you got to do, get off that fence and join us on here in Plexus. You won't regret it. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks, Devin. Thank you, everybody, for your time tonight. Remember, the choice is yours. Please get back to the ambassador who invited you for more information. Share your health goals, and they'll give you some options to reach the finish line and feel just like all of us. I'd like to go back to Edmond, Oklahoma for some final words from the host tonight, our Plexus mom, Darlene Cornelius. Go ahead, Darlene.
So I'm gonna try to be serious and not so silly right now, but Helen, thank you for putting Mike over there in our group, Silver Slims. Terry, you're amazing. Cheryl, Ruthann, Kenneth, oh my goodness. I just can't say enough, Coach Mike, bringing the Silvers out here and being a part of this because it's so important. You know, my life was changed and literally was saved. So I want to thank every one of you for taking time on a Sunday night to join us. Hopefully this won't be the last one because Mike will start getting a little gray headed and Devin, he has no hair, so it doesn't matter. But we're going to introduce more and do more for the Silver Slims. I love you, Devin. Coach Mike, thank you. Guys, God bless you for being here tonight. And we totally love you. Back to you, Coach.
Thank you, Darlene. You know what time it is? Everybody go get your fur babies. If this is your first time on the locker room, we do what's called a Paws of Hope Paw Shake. This is another way to support each other in our loving Plexus community during these crazy times of uncertainty. Slim Daisy here came into my life 7 months ago, and she's been very therapeutic to me. Last year, our family lost both of our fur babies, 11-year-old Dobermans, Cobble and Coda. They were Coach Mike's running accountability partners. They'd always grab their leashes and go, "Hey, Coach, time to go." And they helped me get my butt back into shape. You've got a dog, cat, bunny rabbit, hamster, whatever's close to you, please pick them up and have a virtual fur baby meet and greet, paw shake, Plexus style. All locker room Zoom replays can be viewed on our YouTube channel, The Locker Room Most Valuable Player. Follow us on our Facebook as well, The Locker Room Most Valuable Player. I'm Patricia, Catherine Listell's little boy, and I'm proud to be a Plexus Emerald brand ambassador. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See you all next week. Same time, I'm Coach Mike coming to you live from Plexus, Arizona. Love you all. Cheers, Plexus style. Great job tonight, Pete.
Great job.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Good job, guys.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. Awesome.